In defense of the bush, Banjo, Paterson, Andrew, Barton. So you were back from up the country, Mr. Lawson, where you went, and you were cursing all the business in a bitter discontent. Well, we grieve to disappoint you, and it makes us sad to hear that it wasn't cool and shady, and there wasn't whips of beer, and the loony bullock snorted when you first came into view. Well, you know it's not so often that he sees a swell like you. And the roads were hot and dusty, and the plains were burnt and brown, and no doubt you're better suited drinking lemon squash in town. Yet, perchance, if you should journey down the very track you went in a month or two at furthest, you would wonder what it meant. Where the sun-baked earth was gasping like a creature in its pain, you would find the grasses waving like a field of summer grain, and the miles of thirsty gutters, blocked with sand and choked with mud, you would find them mighty rivers with a turbid, sweeping flood. For the rain and drought and sunshine make no changes in the street, in the sullen line of buildings and the ceaseless tramp of feet. But the bush has moods and changes, as the seasons rise and fall, and the men who know the bushland, they are loyal through it all. Asterisk, 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 asterisk. But you found the bush was dismal and a land of no delight. Did you chance to hear a chorus in the shearers' huts at night? Did they and quo? Rise up William Riley and quo? By the campfire's cheery blaze. Did they rise him as we rose him in the good old droving days? And the women of the homesteads and the men you chanced to meet, were their faces sour and saddened like the and quo? Faces in the street and quo? And the and quo? Shy selector children and quo? Were they better now or worse than the little city urchins who would greet you with a curse? Is not such a life much better than the squalid street and square where the fallen women flaunted in the fierce electric glare, where the sempstress plies her needle till her eyes are sore and red in a filthy, dirty attic toiling on for daily bread? Did you hear no sweeter voices in the music of the bush than the roar of trams and buses, and the war whoop of and quo? The push and quo? Did the magpies rouse your slumbers with their carol sweet and strange? Did you hear the silver trimming of the bellbirds on the range? But, perchance, the wild bird's music by your senses was despised, for you say you'll stay in townships till the bush is civilized. Would you make it a tea garden, and on Sundays have a band where the and quo? Blokes and quo? Might take their and quo? Donnas and quo? With a and quo? Public and quo? Close at hand? You had better stick to Sydney and make merry with the and quo. Push and quo. For the bush will never suit you, and you'll never suit the bush.